Hi guys, Tyson here from TBS Motivation and welcome back to my channel. Now, I hope you guys are staying positive and I hope you guys are staying safe because we all want to live through this pandemic to share these moments with our grandkids and great grandkids, right? In our last video, we spoke about a few of the principles to achieve whatever you want in your life based on the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, which, as I told you, those principles really do work. Anyhow, we were at number 5, was it? Yeah, 5. We talk about number 1, which is desire. Number 2 is faith. Number 3, auto suggestion. Number 4, specialized knowledge. Number 5, imagination. Now we're gonna talk about 6, 7, and 8, which are organized planning, decision, and persistence. Now let's go straight into it. Now before we do that, as usual, if you haven't subscribed as yet, come on, what are you waiting on? Go ahead and hit the bell button, the like button, the post notification, so when we do a video, you'll be notified. Now let's get straight into it. Organized planning. Now this is basically letting your desire come into reality. Now a lot of us like to get up and just go ahead and just wing things, as we would say, wing things. And that's not good. You have to have a plan and you have to have a solid plan. Without a plan, you will be left confused at some point in time. Now, just as our ship would, without coordinates, would just stay in the sea and wander and even probably end up sinking at the end of the day because it will probably run in the land or something because it doesn't have a coordinate. That's the same thing with your plan. That's the same thing with your dreams. If you do not have a plan to bring forth those dreams and desire to reality, you are going to be left confused, which has happened to me several times already. Because I just said I wanted to do this, but at the end of the day, you have to structure a plan in place. And it doesn't matter if you are not versed in that area that you decided to attack or to where your desire is. For instance, it doesn't matter if you're a good party promoter, then, so to speak, or you're in fashion design, fashion, and you want to go across into something completely different. It doesn't matter, because in planning you need to have yourself a team. That's why most of these big boys, they have their own attorney. You have your own attorney, you have your own accountant, you have your own marketing team. All these big companies have, that's why they have teams. You as the person that has this desire, you do not have to have the specialized knowledge about the area that you want to go in. No, it would be good, but you also can set yourself a team, which you should, and it's called a mastermind team. Power of the mastermind, which is also a principle which we are going to discuss further down. But that team has to comprise of people that you will respect. So there are also principles that you also have to follow when creating this team. Be aware that in no time in life there is something for nothing. There is always something for something. So if a person is going to give you their time and effort, you have to be willing to give back that person something. Sometimes it's not always being monetary fun, but you have to give back something. So you have to be prepared and know exactly what you're going to give your team. Now your team can be comprised of more two or more persons, and these persons has to be person who are knowledgeable about the industry or whatever your desire be. You can't get somebody on the team that you want to be in entertainment and that person don't know nothing about entertainment. It doesn't work. It doesn't work like that. Therefore, you have to have people that knows that is very knowledgeable about what they are doing. Because in hindsight, you are replacing yourself because you don't know about that industry. So you are getting a team that does. Now, as I said, it can be family members, it can be friends, but at the end of the day, it has to be someone, it has to be persons that you respect and persons that are harmonious with your desire. They want the same goal. You and them are striving for the same goal. You know, you can't have someone on your team dragging you down. It doesn't matter who that person be, family or friend, it doesn't matter. You don't want that person on your team. You see, most of these big companies, even though you have owners and you think the owners are capable of running, that's why they have directors. That's why they have a board of directors. So they know everybody's on the same page to reach one goal, which is your goal. Oftentimes you can see the directors have more power than the owner. That's because the director is supposed to put the company, the director is supposed to put the destination, your desire, your goals first. You might not do it, but they are there to ensure that your goals are achieved. Now we can go in a lot more on organized planning, but it is just to that for your desire to come, or for your goals to come alive, you have to have a plan. You have to have a plan, and a solid plan as well. You have to have a plan, and this plan has to be written down. I mean, there are going to be times where we're going to lose focus and lose everything, but that's where the plan also comes in, because we look back on the plan now and say, all right, well, this is where we want to be, this is where we're at, how do we reach there? You recap and you analyze and go forth. You know, the plan help you to keep you grounded. Now, that was organized planning. Our seventh principle is decision. Statistics has shown that great leaders make decisions fast and take their time to change that decision. They make their decision fast. They do not procrastinate. Procrastinate is what is killing most of us. We wonder why. I wonder if this is going to happen. I wonder if this is going to work out. I wonder this. I wonder that. Procrastinate. Do not procrastinate. Make a decision. The only way you're going to know if it's going to work, if your plan is going to work, it's making a decision. If you are not ready to make the decision, you are going to always be in limbo. You're going to always be in limbo. So it's imperative that we always make a decision. It doesn't matter if it's the right decision or the wrong decision, because you will not know if it's a right or wrong decision until you make a decision. And want is the only prerequisite. As long as you want something, you will make that decision. Want is the only prerequisite for you to make a decision. So if you want to better your life, if you want to make your goals a reality, you have to make a decision. Now, as I said, all of these principles, I can go a lot more in depth, but I am just scratching the surface so you guys be able to go and do some research on these, right? Our eighth principle is persistence. Now, this is where the boys are separated from the men, because no matter what happens, right, we are going to always have problems. We are going to always have stumbling blocks. There's gonna always be stuff in our way, but you have to have that persistence to keep going. There are times are gonna get tough, times are gonna get rough, but you have to have that persistence in you to say, keep on going. And persistence is actually a condition of the mind. So if it's a condition of the mind, you can always condition yourself to be persistent, which is just being an habit. You fail today, you go back tomorrow and try again. It's just a habit of just keep on trying. It's a habit of just keep on trying. It's just having that habit. So try to have the habit in you. Persistent, because you're gonna need it. Things are gonna fall short on you. But at the end of the day, once you have that persistence, I guarantee you, you will pull through. You will pull through. So many people sing about it, no doubt about it. Your faith will be tested. Your faith will be tested. There are gonna be days where you don't want to move. There are gonna be days that you want to give up. But persistence will keep you in check. Persistence will keep you in line to keep you fighting. Persistent to your goals, persistent to your dreams are like what carbon is to steel. That is what carbon is to steel, right? That is persistence to your plan, your dream, your goal, whatever you want to put it. That is what persistent is. In our next video, we will speak on 3 more principles. I hope you guys are applying these principles as we discuss them. Because for you to change your life, you need to have this way in you. You need to make this a way of life for you. Once you can change your lifestyle health-wise, you can change your lifestyle financial-wise. Because it's the same concept. It's the same concept behind it. You have to be disciplined. All of that takes the same concept. Right? No matter what you do, if you even want to be a Christian, or you want to change or give your life to whichever God you praise, it's the same concept. You have to change the whole mindset. And a lot of us have this thing about if I move, go here or there, things will be better. If you move and don't change that mindset, it's gonna be the same thing over again. I guarantee you that. So it's important for you to change that mindset. And to change something, you have to know about it. And that means you have to know about these principles. That means you have to know about the laws of the universe, which, as you're probably tired of hearing me saying it now, like a broken record, but the law of the universe are the foundations. And you cannot go wrong if you follow those foundations. You follow those laws. You cannot go wrong if you follow those laws. I guarantee you that. You cannot go wrong. Now, Tyson here telling you to have a positive one. And something I must add to it. Thinking positive alone doesn't work. You have to have that feeling behind it. You have to have that emotion behind it, right? Because remember, your thoughts are what comes to life, but the thoughts that come to life are what you give that emotion to. That you give that emotion to. So most definitely, you have to give feelings as to take part in it. So it's not just about thinking positive. You can't just get up every day, oh, I'm gonna think positive. You have to feel positive. You have to feel positive. When people see you, they see nothing but positive. The words come out your mouth before it utter you. They see a P come out your mouth, positive. Right? So that's how you have to make it be your lifestyle. So don't think you're going to come and try this for 1 time, 2 times and think it's going to work. No, as I said, it's a lifestyle. Just as if you're turning a vegetarian, just as if you're turning a Christian, or whatever it may be. It's a lifestyle. You have to make it a lifestyle. And I guarantee your life will change. Now, Tyson here, have a blessed one. And remember, stay positive.